Hello everyone, welcome to a new episode. Today on my first video, I feel like it is my duty to assist people who cannot draw correctly. So, I am just going to move my laptop over here for a moment. And as you can see, over there on the wall I have a couple of drawings. One at the bottom is something that I just randomly scribbled up. The top two ones I screwed up a little bit. That's alright, because I got something even better. I'm not going to show you how to draw today. Just give me a moment. You get it? Now, I have been working on drawing for a couple of days, and I've drew a few eye designs. This one is a female. By the way, this is all based on manga. This is a female's eye, I guess. It's not bad, but it's not great either. This one, on the other hand, is a male's eye, as you can see up there on the wall. And this is just something random that I threw together because I got bored. It is a female. I don't know. Anyway, what I'm going to be using today is a number 2 HB pencil from Paper Mate, a sharpener that I just took out of my geometry set, an eraser that's I believe it is. Let's see here. It is rubber. It is 100% rubber, latex free, and it smells like strawberries. I'm not even kidding, it really does. Anyway, just get my design area. Bow right there, for sure. Get that out of the way. Clear that out a bit. Today I'm going to be using my notebook, but I can't really work with the whole thing, so I'm going to fold out one of these pieces of paper, which I always do. There we go, a clean rip every time. I guess not all the time. Anyway, as you can see, I've done quite a few works of art. I wouldn't really call it art, but scribbles, I guess, is what I call it. Today I'm going to try and fix a design flaw that I had before, and I'm going to draw a female eye, or at least I'm going to try. If you find this video to be hard to watch, sorry, but I will be rotating paper. That's how I get my edge. You see, I'm not a manga writer, but there is one book I recommend, but you have to order it online. I believe it's around $12, give or take. It is called Mastering Manga by Mark Crilley, and he's a very good artist. I like his book. If you don't know, he did Brody's Ghost, and he made a Mastering Manga book, Mastering Manga 2, for people that don't really know how to draw correctly, like me. Those eyes up there on the wall that I showed you earlier in the video, those were from his video, actually. So, yeah. So, what we're going to do is, I believe we're going to do from the picture's perspective, a right eye, but from our perspective, a left eye. So, what I would really start with, picking out which eye you want to do. I think I'm going to do a very sharp-edged eye, and I think it's going to look similar to a dragon's eye, I guess. I don't know, but... And I draw fairly heavily, not just so people can see, But it came natural to me that I draw extremely heavily. It's difficult for me to draw very lightly, so most of the times I try and finish my work, my art, if I call it that, in one picture, which those other ones on the wall were just one picture. So we're going to do this, and this is going to be the top of the eye, and what it's going to basically do is it's going to holster most of the designing, I believe. Now, really, what you're going to want is a steady hand and patience, because patience is a virtue in drawing most of the time. If you're doing speed drawing or speed art, not time-lapse, but just very fast art, then you won't need patience much. A little further. And I try to keep a wet rag nearby because I usually tend to like put my hand on the drawing itself when I'm drawing, like, let's say I was drawing another eye here, then it would be very difficult for me. Anyway, rotate it upside down so I can get the this part right here, which is the iris. And I think you guys can see that, but I'm not quite sure. But yeah, getting back to what I was talking about earlier, Mark Crilley is a very great artist. I'll link something of his work in the description below, just so you guys can see some of his work and how good he is. Because you can't appreciate someone's art until you see it, see them making it. So there's that. Also, I was thinking, should I or should I not make a second circle inside the iris? I will, anyways. I think it's gonna look horrible at the end, but yeah. Here comes the very difficult part for me, which is the shading, and I'm fairly difficult at keeping one color at a time like that, but that's like no pressure whatsoever. This, on the other hand, is barely any pressure for me at all, which is sad because that's a very heavy coloring. Anyway. I can't do time-lapse because I have no video editing software. So everything is done in real time. If I had Bandicam, which I can't get it to record videos that aren't on the screen, then oh well. I guess I can't do that. And yeah. So I would say get it fairly bright, but in this case it is a dragon's eye, so also I'm going to do the fold for its eye. Personally, I feel like this is similar to my eye because I have a very heavy fold, which is weird saying it actually. But yeah, so anyway, and then there's just an eyebrow above, but I'm not going to do that. If I really get into drawing, I probably won't do these videos too often, but this one is just a tutorial on how I draw eyes. Sometimes I usually screw up, but oh well. I'm not very great with straight lines, but if it involves curving lines, then I wouldn't say I'm the best at it, but I am fairly decent. Also, an eye is pretty much the easiest thing I can draw, so I have difficulty drawing swords. And there we go. There is one of the eyes finished. You can mirror this and draw it on the other side, although I find mirroring things to be very difficult. Like that picture up on the wall over there, it was hard to do the mirror of the eye because it was very, I don't know, it's just drawing an eye. The first eye, like say I drew this, right? If I flipped it to the other side, it would just look weird because I'm not great at it. But I also use a very small geometry ruler, and I like to measure how big I draw the eye. So this time it was 1 inch and 2/15, and the length was 2. Oh god, I'm horrible at this. Sorry. 2 inches and 13/15. Anyway, you can also shade a little tiny bit into the corners of the eye if you're really good at shading. I personally am absolutely shit at doing this, so anyway, thank you all for watching this episode. I'm going to try and link something of Mark Crilley's in the description below. You should really check out his channel, Mark Crilley. He's a very neat artist. He's hugely talented. He will continue to do work in books, but you just have to appreciate the guy's work. I mean, he does this all for you. He makes a living off of this art. It's just, it's beautiful, really. And he, I believe, written almost, he wrote 5 books of one story at a time. I don't know, but he's really talented. Guys, you should check him out. Anyways, thank you all for watching How to Draw a Dragon's Eye, give or take. And I'll see you all in the next episode. Oh, also, before I go, I would like to point out the fact this was all done with an HB pencil. So, yeah. Have a great day, everyone, and I'll see you next time.